What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are jumping into Shibnobi and a couple of interesting things that you might want to check out. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. So look, Shibnobi, we've covered it quite a bit on the channel, but there has been some pretty big announcements recently. And I guess that the biggest one around the saitamask application and what happened. We all know that Cliff and the team, were not prepared to renounce the contract. I'm on a couple of other things. I don't think it was as clear-cut as just that. And I know there's been a bit of back and forth between Cliff and Russ, but ultimately their focus is now on the Dojoswap. We had it confirmed in the AMA recently from Shibnobi that there will be staking on the Shibnobi, on the Dojoswap, which I think is pretty big news. I think a lot of people have been asking about that. Certainly in my channel, a few people have asked me around that. So staking on Dojoswap, which is pretty big. So let's just satisfy ourselves in terms of the roadmap, and then we're going to get into the real meat of this video. So right now, looking into stage 3, and we're looking into some of the exchanges, some of the bigger exchanges. And I've got 2 exchanges that they have applied to go on to. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Then we get into the real exciting bit, the Dojoswap, the two-factor authentication wallet, and the blockchain. And look, they are the big things I think Shibnobi are absolutely setting themselves upon now. And I think with saitamask doing what saitamask's done, they have a real opportunity to land this and really execute it with a real sense of venom. Obviously, the Dojoverse is in the kind of longer works that they want to work on. Let's talk about the AMA the other night. So it was a really good AMA. Cliff talked openly about the kind of issues with saitamask and that, he tried to bridge the gap with it. I think, look, you've got 2 juggernauts of cryptocurrency here with Russ and Cliff, both, I believe, ex-military personnel. So there's going to be some pretty irate and pretty hot-headed conversations, I'm sure, with that, with neither party, I believe, wanting to kind of back down once that decision being made. But ultimately, Cliff feels that Shibnobi doesn't need to renounce the contract. They want to work on the Dojoswap. And I think Russ and the team are kind of saying, well, look, this is what we want. So right as it speaks, I think there's a lot of talk about they were just never going to happen. As it speaks, they are, they've gone their separate ways. But, Cliff talked about his conversations with Russ. Not sure he should have shown the full conversation on AMA, but look, hey-ho, that's Cliff for you, isn't it? What he did announce, though, 2 applications for exchanges. And we don't see these exchanges that much. So the first one is the Safemoon tracker and the exchange that they're going to land over on Safemoon. So Cliff has put the application in for that. 3 million users on Safemoon, already has its wallet up and running and already has a swap feature on the website. But look, they are working currently on their exchange. If we click on the products here, we can see the hard wallet and the exchange. So Cliff and the team at Shibnobi have applied to go on to this, which I think is really good. And then the 1-inch exchange. Again, two exchanges you don't really see a lot about. Shibnobi in there, planning to get onto those, which I think is some pretty big news. We also saw the Shibnobi verification on OpenSeas. Now, look, there's a lot of debate right now about OpenSeas, and there are a couple of really exciting projects that are going to be launching with an NFT platform. So what would I like to see with Shibnobi? I'd like to see them bridging the gap between a couple of these really good projects that have got this NFT platform concept. We know that OpenSeas has had some attacks recently. We know it got hacked, I think, the other day. We're not 100% certain as to kind of what the damage. You can see here, look, our site is currently under maintenance and may result in delayed collection data. So look, I'd like to see Shibnobi, as they've done with Safemoon, as they've done with the 1-inch DeFi exchange, I'd like to see them look into this NFT platform space, which I think would be really good for Shibnobi. Getting in early, getting your brand on there. And look, who knows what they're going to bring out, whether they're going to bring out some kind of gift-sensed NFTs, whether it's going to be all around the kind of Shibnobi shinja. Who knows? But look, this is going to be a space that's going to be big this year in 2022. I absolutely firmly believe that. When we take a look at holders, 45,211. Now, 50,000 holders, 1 sextillion burn from this token. That is unbelievable in terms of the amount of burn they're going to do that. But we do need to see this holder count go up. 42.5% currently in the burn wallet, which is a significant amount. Obviously, plenty of liquidity over there as well. But that 50,000 holders, 1 sextillion burn, we would expect a huge price pump on the back of that. Talking about prices, look, we are down just 8.6% on the day. We did see a nice little run up and then, slowly sell off. And look, I think this is very typical of projects that have launched and then are kind of in this lull that we're expecting. The kind of product hasn't quite come out yet. It's a very common trend in terms of the graph. We are seeing some little buys in here on the 1 hour, which is good to see. But the 7584 range, $1.2 million in daily volume, 300 million in terms of market cap. So look, lots of potential to grow. And I think people at the minute, look, there's a lot of talk about Saitama, there's a lot of talk about saitamask, and I think people are just really unsure with what they want to do with their funds right now. I think loads of people expected to move over to saitamask. That didn't quite happen as we expected it to do so. But I think shinja for me, really primed in 2022. I think Cliff's made a statement in the sense that they are not renouncing the contract. They're really going to push ahead with the Dojoverse. They're really going to push ahead with their kind of roadmap. And I think, look, this has got the potential to be absolutely huge this year. I think we definitely need to see some more burns. We definitely need to see that token supply getting down. I did a video, go and check it out in the comments down below, just around the potential of this token. And actually, if they burn some of this, then the market cap becomes less important, because actually the market cap can be smaller with a bigger price. And I think, look, ultimately that's what people want to see in it. It's about making money with some of these tokens. And if we can get a great use case out at the same time, then everyone should be 100% for that. So let me know what you think. Are you in the Shibnobi army? Drop a subscribe. Make sure you like the video. You know, we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Really starting to pick up some momentum now. So please, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel for daily cryptocurrency content. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one.